Kent Peters of Money Talk here with another video. So I'm looking at my other video that I made earlier in the week. So I did hit 800 subscribers. I'm currently at 802 subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys help me get to 800 subscribers. So I was thinking about doing that drawing, but it don't seem like anybody requests for the ebooks yet. So I just need like 3 entries. Then I'll do the drawing whenever that is. So feel free to check that video out if you haven't checked it out. But since I didn't have enough entries, or I didn't get any entries, I'm just gonna go over this video. And this is something that a lot of us need to stop and think about. And that's stop complaining about being poor and take actions. So there's 2 types of people. There's the people that just sit there and complain and do nothing. And there's the type of people that take action. So if you're overweight and you want to be like in shape, you want to be fit, but you're just complaining, you don't take any action, you just keep getting fatter and fatter. The only person you gotta blame is yourself. But somebody that's really determined to lose that weight and to take action, they are able to lose that weight. They are able to be fit. So that's the person you want to be. And it's the same way with money. So many people are poor, but they don't want to do anything about it. So if you don't like being poor, you got to take action. You got to take a step forward. Some of us live with our parents, and we just hate living with our parents, and we just keep complaining and complaining, but never take action. I know people like that. I just hate living with their parents. I know people that literally hate their parents. But instead of going out, trying to build up money so they can move out, I know one of these people, one of my friends, I'm not going to say their name, of course, but it's important for the story. So my friend he has his ex. So once she divorced him, she moved back in with her mom. She hates her mom. She just sits there and complains. But instead of building up money, trying to get out of her mom's house, you want to know what she did? She quit her job, and now she's basically stuck there. Don't be that person. It is pathetic. So what do you do if you really don't like living with your parents? Save money to move out. That is the number one thing to do, is just save money and just keep saving it. So, and maybe you do got a job, but you're still poor. So you're sick of being poor? Get another job. Get a better paying job that pays more money. Some of y'all probably do live on your own, but you are struggling. You're like on the verge of moving back in with your parents. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes people move out. They think they can handle their expenses by themselves, and they get a wake-up call. They end up moving right back in with their parents. I mean, it happens. I'm not judging. Maybe you thought you could handle the expenses. Maybe there's some expenses that you just didn't calculate. I mean, I didn't calculate the rent going up every single year. I thought it would be like once every few years it went up. So when I moved in this apartment for like what, $534, I think it was. I never intended to pay $930. I mean, that's nearly $400 difference from 9 years ago. I never intended on ever paying that much. Sometimes things happen that we just don't see. but you could always get a better job. But what if? But some people are like, hey, Ken, what if I can't get a better job, better paying job? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you try to apply for jobs and you get rejected. It's just like when you try to get a better looking girlfriend or a girlfriend, period. You get rejected by that girl. It's like she has the power. I know it sucks. It's like you try to get a better paying job. They have the power. I mean, I've been there. I've tried to get better paying jobs when I was a bagger. I was out there trying to get a better paying job. But I got rejected, guys. So I've been there. I understand your pain. I live with my parents. They try to control where I go and all that. That's one thing I like about living on my own. I can come and go anytime I want to. But when you're living with your parents, you go somewhere, they always want to know where you're going. And that dad I had was annoying too. He was still treating me like a kid when I was like 20 something years old. So yeah, it was frustrating. So I've been there. At one point, I was even thinking about joining the military, get away from them. So yes, I've been there. I was thinking about joining the military, get away from my parents. Yeah, if I could have went back in time, I would have probably joined the Air Force. Then I would have been retired right now. But anyway, let's go back to getting a better paying job. So yes, you can try joining the military, but some of y'all, many of us don't want to be in the military because we don't want to get shot at. That was one reason that scared me. One reason that scared me from the military when I was a teenager. I'd be seeing people with one leg. I'm like, nope, I'm staying out of the military. But anyway, maybe you want to join the military, but it's just not an option. It could be reasons that you can't get in. Because not everybody get in the military. So you can't get in the military. You can't get a better paying job. Okay, I got an excuse to be poor then. I'm just gonna sit here and complain. No, that is pathetic. There is other options. You could try doing a side hustle. Obviously, going to college to get a better paying job is another option, but you need money for college. So you can always try a side hustle. Try your own business. It could be like maybe try your own lawn care business. I mean, that is an option. Detailing business. I mean, there's some business you can try out. The best thing about those business, you don't need to go to a job and ask for and try to get an interview, hoping that person will hire you. When you have your own business, your own lawn care business, your own car detailing business, your own carpet cleaning business. My dad did that one. You don't have to answer anybody. You start that job anytime you feel like it. And you can do that job anytime you want or as long as you want. You control your own hours. But some of y'all may not be quite ready to go full on, I'm going to do my own business. There's other things you could do. Like I went over this in my videos, the side hustles. So there's some side hustle apps you can try out. And there's some I try out. So there's Uber and Lyft. You can try those out. So I'm pretty sure most of us know what that is by now. I mean, if you don't know what Uber or Lyft is by now, you've been living under a rock. So it's kind of like a taxi service. You pick your own hours. drive people around to their destination and get paid for it. So that same thing with Lyft. I never used Lyft as a passenger. Only Uber. But I don't know which one pays more. I mean, if any of y'all know if anybody here ever tried Uber and Lyft as a driver, let me know which one pays more. I can't do it. It's not an option for me because my car is old. So y'all might be in the same situation. Your car might be too old to do Uber or Lyft. My car's an 05. So the last year I could have did Uber Eats would have been like in 2017. So that would have been last year for me. That was like 8 years ago. And some of y'all are probably like, well, my car's too old. And others are like, I don't want nobody in the back seat, no stranger in the back of my car. They might do something. So yeah, that is a possibility. Which is why there's other options. There's Uber Eats. With Uber Eats, you don't have to worry about any passengers in your back seat. It's just pure food delivery. Or maybe not exactly pure food because if you do like grocery shopping, there's like non-food items that you might deliver. Like I deliver flowers from, I think it was a Winn-Dixie. I delivered flowers. So it's not pure food. And with Uber Eats, you pick your own hours. So you could do Uber Eats 12 hours a day. And if you want to do more than 12 hours a day, there's also another option. You could add in DoorDash. So it's basically the same thing as Uber Eats. One thing at DoorDash, you can't come on and off anytime you feel like it. But DoorDash, it's good back of the half. If you run out of 12 hours with Uber Eats, you do DoorDash for like a few hours or longer. There's Walmart Spark. So that's another option to try. And there's some other side hustle apps out there. You can make money. I know there's some that you can walk dogs. I forget what it's called. You can do that side so you can walk dogs and make money that way. There's also TaskRabbit. So if you're like a handy person, you do TaskRabbit. So somebody might need help moving some furniture around, or they might need some help maybe fixing the sink. Not quite sure how it works exactly. I never tried it. I mean, if you're a handy person, I mean, you could try TaskRabbit out. I mean, also there's some other side hustle apps out there you can try out. But I don't know all of them. But you can always look around. I know there's another one where you deal with medical supplies. I'm not quite sure how that one works. It's been so long since I've seen that video. But anyway, you don't have to accept being poor. You can take action. Because people just keep complaining about being poor and never want to do anything. Another thing you can do is learn from the rich. Learn how they made money. Hang out with people that actually make money. And you can learn something from them. He can help you. And that is where I'm going to end the video. Just learn how people make money. Hang out with the people that actually been to where you are. That actually earn money. Because if you hang out with people that poor like you and they're also complaining, your life is not going to move forward. You just hang out with people that complain about being poor and never do anything. Same, just like if you can't get girls and you just hang out with people that can't get girls, you're not going to get any girls. You hang out with those tired people. So it's the same thing in the money world. So try to hang out with people that actually make some good money. So hope y'all enjoy this video. Like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and hit on that bell button. That way you should be notified every time I do a video. And if you want one of my ebooks, just go to, I'll have the other video down here in the link so you can check it out. Because I just need 3 entries before I do the drawing. I was hoping I could do it today, but I didn't get any entries for some reason. But with that being said, have a good day. Bye for now.